Heavy rain in the national capital region and traffic disruptions now likely to continue. The Met Department has issued an orange alert for the next 24 hours, advising residents to quote-unquote be prepared for severe weather. So Radhika, the weather is definitely going to play dampener for the weekend because there's an orange alert for the national capital for the next 3 days. But you in Bombay are used to it raining incessantly for days on end with no relief.
That's right. We are used to Mumbai monsoons. Of course, this time it hadn't been raining that heavily in Mumbai, but we are used to seeing waterlogging, flooded roads, traffic disruptions all across the city. Something I believe that Delhi could be witness to if it rains over the weekend.
Well, absolutely. In fact, what is the situation on the ground at the moment? Let's get in a word from our reporters. We have Sriram joining us and Anushka both joining us at the moment. Thank you guys for being with us early this morning. Sriram, to you first, where are you at the moment? What is the situation as far as the weather is concerned? You guys don't have umbrellas out, so I assume that the rain has abated for a while. But what's the situation on the ground, Sriram?
Yes, so I'm at Gurugram right now, and as you can see, there is gridlock traffic over here, and as far as the eye can see, there is heavy traffic. There is absolutely no movement of cars on the opposite side as well going forward. This has, of course, been one of the most active roads in Gurugram. Regular traffic is expected in these roads generally, but because of the incessant rain over the past 2 days, this situation has incredibly worsened actually. So, as you had rightly mentioned, the IMD has, of course, issued the orange alert for Delhi NCR. For moderate to extreme rainfall over the next 12 to 18 hours. Right now the rain has relented, but it is still, as per the IMD, it is still expected that around 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. rain will again come back and continue. So the traffic situation might get worse in areas such as Gurugram.
All right, we also have Anushka. Anushka, can you tell us where you're joining us from? What's the situation at this point? Of course, it's not been raining, as I can see, as Rishika was pointing out, but take us through the alert that has been issued and the kind of inconvenience that, people of Delhi face every year when it rains the way it usually does.
Well, certainly I am at Mandi House in Delhi right now, but we are not seeing any traffic congestion at the moment. But yes, the IMD has given an orange alert for 24 hours in Delhi today. That means people have to be cautioned that before leaving their houses, they have to take a margin of about 1 to 2 hours so that they cannot get, if they get in jam, they can be at the, expected point on time. But let me tell you, because of this rain, the AQI level has certainly improved in Delhi. According to the CPCB app, the AQI that is recorded right now in Delhi is around 67. That comes under satisfactory level. That means Delhi people are breathing in fresh air. Weekends are coming, and for 3 days the IMD has issued orange alert. So for today, people can see the trouble regarding the traffic congestion and also, a lot of water logging in different areas of Delhi. But right now where I am standing, there is no rain occurring, but different parts of Delhi is expected to see moderate to light rainfall today. Yesterday also we saw rain lashing different parts of Delhi NCR, and because of that, a lot of people were inconvenienced. We saw a lot of traffic jam during the peak hours, that is, around 5 to 9 p.m. and 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. But today also there can be a traffic jam situation can be expected, and a lot of water logging can also be seen if the rain continues. Right now also we can see that
the rain has abated, even though briefly the rain has abated, because both, like I said, Sriram and you are, standing without umbrellas. The roads behind you are dry, at least for the moment. But that's not the case in the low-lying areas. There's been incessant rain, and there is prediction for more. So there's some temporary relief from the rain. And of course, office goers will be facing, some traffic snarls for the moment, and we'll keep coming back to the both of you for more updates on that. But what is really happening, Radhika, as far as the weather is concerned? Because seeing, such heavy rainfall like we have, especially in parts of North India, and I'm talking about Delhi NCR, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, in September is not very typical. Many would say that, it's a prolonged monsoon, but we're not the experts here. We have GP Sharma, who's the president of SkyMed, joining us. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma, for being with us on the Breakfast Show. What's the prediction for Delhi, and are we seeing a prolonged monsoon, or is it just something we're feeling?
Thanks, Rishika and Radhika. Firstly, I want to give you a little good news. Delhi may not see heavy rains today. Okay, it is going to be lighter only. Okay, but the fact is, whenever the heavy rains are there, the water bodies, they keep responding even thereafter also, even when the rains ease out. Okay, so what I said is it's going to ease out today. As we progress through the day, I think the conditions will become better and better. And in any case, tomorrow onward, we will see much, much better weather conditions, and which will last for the next few days as such. Okay. But today, yes, since that depression which had moved from Bay of Bengal, it skirted very close to Delhi, and that is what had caused alert and alarm for a heavy to very heavy rainfall. Quite rightly so, because system was in the very, very close proximity. But then it has moved now northeastward. It is closer to West Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Also, it has weakened now. Those areas, yes, today we need to exercise caution. That's parts of Uttarakhand, because it's a mountainous terrain. It keeps responding. Complexity is much more over those areas. But as far as
Heavy
Delhi is
rain,
concerned,
you're saying no heavy rain today, but the orange alert for the weekend is something that continues. Before we let you go, I also want to ask you, as far as the larger question is concerned, are we seeing a prolonged monsoon this time? Because many are saying, prolonged monsoon, harsher winter. How are you looking at some of those predictions?
Yes, I was coming to that only. You see, basically it all depends. Last few years, what we have been seeing is monsoon has been extending its stay over the western parts, because the withdrawal starts from there, from West Rajasthan. In the last about 5 years, we have seen monsoon withdrawing even 2 weeks later than the scheduled date. Scheduled date from West Rajasthan is 17th of September, which is anytime, very soon. We are approaching that. It may not be as per schedule. There could be some delay because there is another monsoon system brewing in Bay of Bengal, which will travel across the central parts, may reach in the outskirts of even Rajasthan. So we got to wait for that. But to me, it appears it may not prolong extremely indefinite period, because as it happened last year also, there was a delay. It started around 25th of September. Actually, it had rolled over to the last few days of September.
Right.
So to me, it appears this could be the last monsoon system which is forming in the Bay of Bengal, but it will take about a week's time. There could be little delay in the withdrawal, start of withdrawal, but then it will not be a very prolonged delay, I expect this time.
Okay.
Delhi
All
may
right.
not see heavy rains after this.